Greetings to you in the holy name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. In the previous chapter 1, I witnessed how God was compassionate enough to understand my weakness in mathematics and deliver me to learn the basics of mathematics. It will be kind enough that the children watch these programs, chapter 1 to 3, so that they can understand how God is kind towards the children. Whenever we are weak, God understands our weakness and He helps us. If we really seek Him, and God's grace is very much essential in the childhood, especially in the childhood, to learn all the subjects, many subjects. Somebody may be weak in English, somebody may be weak in mathematics or science or whatever it is, but He will understand us and He will provide, and so that we can come out successful in our life. So somehow I joined PLWA High School in Vikramasinghepuram in class 8. What came across is I belong to a township in Tuticorin. That is, Tuticorin is a township, and Vikramasinghepuram was having the village background. So the students there, the classmates could not understand me or could not receive me properly, or I also could not mix with them freely. There was a barrier. So what happened was, in the Tamil period, the language Tamil period, my name would be read out every day. Sometimes my name alone will be read out, or it will be having some 2-3 more students also. And the Tamil teacher, Mr. Tirunavukkarasar, he used to have a cane and he would beat. Every day I would get beaten up, and he would beat me in the knees, and I would be bleeding every day. So on the floor there will be blood, because I would be asked to kneel down. So that was the condition. I could not understand why my name was being read out and why I was being punished. I thought there may be a specific reason that somebody reads out my name and the sir is punishing me. So that was the condition. So I thought I should become a hero and become popular among my classmates, so that this condition would change. I was thinking like that. It may be my ignorance, but I thought like that. So I fabricated a story that I jumped from the top of Charles Theatre in Tuticorin, and I got down without any injuries, without any problem on the sand over there, and I got Hercules cycle as prize for my feat. And I also told them that the MLA from Tuticorin gave me the prize, and it was there in the first page of Evening Herald. In Tamil it is called Malai Murasu. That paper is still there. So in that paper, my picture was there with the cycle and all. I just fabricated a story. And in one day, I became the hero. So all students believed that. All my classmates believed it. And they also told that Tamil sir that, see, Mohan Raj is getting beaten up every day, but he is a hero, that he even got a prize from the MLA for that feat to jump down from the Charles Theatre. Is it so? Then he also said that in my days, I jumped from the Palmyra tree and I used to get 4 annas as prize. So I thought how this sir also has joined company. So my story became a normal story, or it was acceptable to all. Even the teacher accepted it. So that was the condition. But still, my name was always read out. That did not change. The scenario did not change. My name was respectively read out every day, and I was being punished. So that was the condition. Actually, my auntie, that's my mother's younger sister, her name was Hebzi auntie, and she was the class teacher, or she was taking classes in A sections throughout, and I was in the B section. The understanding was that she would not take any class for me, so that no favoritism would be done. So she was very careful enough. So she took a permission from the headmaster that I would never be in her class. So that was a blessing also. So that was the condition. So one day, one science teacher did not come, and she came there to just be there in her leisure period. So she was correcting the copies over there. She was taking English and social studies in section A. So she was correcting her composition copies. At that time, the girls who sat next to my row, around 10 students were there. It was a co-education school, and around 30 students boys and 10 students girls. So they came out and they surrounded her table, and they were talking about me. That I could understand what these girls are doing. They were taking my name, Mohan, Mohan, Mohan. Why they are talking about me? I was thinking. Now the girls said that, see, Mohan Raj, his Mohan is very good, and he even got a prize for his feat, that he got down, he jumped from Charles Theatre and got the award. But his name is being read out every day because he does not memorize, and he recites the grammar portion in Tamil. So that's why his name is being read out. He's getting beaten up every day, and he's bleeding from his knees. Everything they were narrating. I was thinking that now I am in trouble. Oh, these girls have done something wrong, and now I am caught. Then my auntie called me. She asked the girls to go out, and said that, what happened, Mohan? I never knew that you got a prize from the MLA of Tuticorin, that you have jumped from the theatre top and you have won the prize. Is it so? She was asking. I never knew. I said, Chitti is in Tamil. So I said, so it's not that. I just fabricated a story so that I would become popular and I would get friends. So that helped me to earn more friends. So that's why it said like that. She was so angry. What are you saying? You told such a big lie. She said. She was shouting. I said, and please Chitti, don't reveal this. She gave me one slap. Some 4-5 stars were coming out before my eyes. She shouted at the top of her voice, go and ask for forgiveness. Now ask for forgiveness to all your students, all your classmates. Now you have to ask for that. And you have to say that I fabricated a story. It was totally a lie. Just confess that, she said. I had no other means. With folded hands, she said. Then with folded hands I said, I have told a lie. Please excuse me. Please forgive me. And it was only a lie. Nothing happened like that. Then she said, you have also told other teachers and you have fooled them. Now go to other classes. All the classes where your class teachers are there, go and tell them, all the subject teachers, everyone, that I had told a lie. Please forgive me. please forgive me. And all the classes I was going from one class to another class, and I was asking for forgiveness, and they accepted it. So it was only a lie, sir. Please excuse me, please forgive me, sorry, sir. All that I told and came. She said, have you asked forgiveness with everyone? Yes, yes, Siti. Okay. And again, next she got. Why your name is being read out every day and you are being beaten up by Tamil sir? Why? What happened? I don't know. My name is being read out and I will be punished every day. I did not know the reason. That is why I had to fabricate all this. She said, this is not the way. And she was asking, who is responsible for that? The class people leader. His name was N. Muddaya. He was coming from Dana, from near Pavanasam. Then he said that the Tamil grammar portion has to be memorized and it has to be recited to me every day, but he never does it. That's why his name is being read out and he is being beaten up. It is not my mistake. So why didn't you tell him that he's a new student here? Why you didn't tell that such is the practice here and you have to memorize and recite it? Why you did not say that? He said, it is not my duty. Oh, everyone does it and he is not special to me. So he goes, immediately the class is over. So I am not responsible for that. He got another slap. You should have told him, it is your duty also, that his name is being read out for that reason. Then he would have recited it. Today what is the portion? She gave the portion to me and within 15 minutes I just memorized it. The Tamil period came and none of the names were read out. So my name was not being read out. So he was asking, what happened to Mohan Raj? His name is not being read out? Sir, he has already recited it to me. Yes. Yes, oh, it's very good. Mohan, come. He said, very good. And he said that you also told a lie that you came to my class also yesterday and you asked for forgiveness. That is good. Okay, don't do that again. And all that he said and left me. So that story was over. And another thing, my class teacher was Mr. Diamond. The Diamond sir was English teacher. He had given a rule, he had passed the rule in his classes, wherever from class 6 onwards it's coming out. That I didn't know. In class 8, I was new. So everyone should speak in English. In all the periods, for all the 7 periods, one should speak in English. If he does not speak in English, then 5 NP card he had made and that card would be passed. So he has to pass it to another student, finding out who is not speaking in English. That this is his duty. Now he will be looking for students who is speaking in Tamil, not in English, all that. Then immediately he will go and give that card to him. Then the card will come on rotation. So in the evening, in the last period, whoever is having that card would have to pay that 5 NP to the class people leader. This was the rule. So one day I forgot to bring this composition note. So I had to take permission from that English leader. His name was Arjuna. So I went to him and it was about 15 minutes was there to start the classes. So I asked him, I may go home, I asked. He just listened to me and he was doing other works. He was not at all carrying me. So I was behind him. Again and again I was asking and he was not giving me permission. Only 5 minutes was there. I said, composition notebook, I have to go home. Something like that. And he said that your English is wrong. What is wrong? He said, you should have asked, may I go or can I go? This you should have told me, you should have corrected me. But the time was out. So I was waiting for Diamond sir to come because he would have a cane. He was a terror. His name was Terror. We had all named him as Terror because in the assembly he would come with a cane and he would give one shout. And the way he shouts, the whole school become silenced. Pin drop silence everywhere. It was a terror. And to that, sir, how would I face him? So I was praying. What happened? He did not come that day. He had taken leave. See how God is graceful. Even to that simple prayer of mine, God answered. And he did not come. So that period was over. Somehow or other, the Diamond sir, I got mercy and grace in his eyes. That is also God's grace only. Because he was a terror and he liked me. Actually, he belonged to Tuticorin and my native place was also Tuticorin. So that was one reason maybe. And his wife also belonged to Tuticorin. And he had some mercy or grace on me that this fellow is staying with his auntie, so he may be suffering, something like that. And he felt that day he had told a lie and he went to each class and he was confessing. So maybe that mental trauma is there. So somehow I earned that grace from him, and he invited me to his house for lunch. At least once or twice in 10 days, 15 days, I would be going to his house. And there the good table will be there. All very nicely he had kept his house. It's a small house only, but very nicely decorated house. It was very good. And in the dining table, he would ask me to sit with him, even with his daughters also. And I would sit there, and his wife would come and serve with all love. So I took the food. So that happened. So that was a secret thing between us. I never told that to my auntie at all. That this sir is so kind to me. I never said that because my auntie would not like it. I know that. But he was very good. So I felt some sort of relief from that. So I was enjoying his company. So in the next chapter, I would explain how from class 8 onwards up to SSLC, I could get over things that was really very difficult for me to overcome. In all that, God was there. So that I will explain in the next chapter. Thank you. Glory be to God.